Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Happy April. Can you believe we are in April? We're already in the second quarter of the year, the calendar year. Isn't that crazy? Time is flying by. Oh, can I just slow down just a little bit? Thank you so much for being here. You that are joining live, and for you that are watching the replay, I appreciate that too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, today we're going to talk about motivation and three ways that it isn't working, the reasons why it's not working. So, let's dive right in. You know, I'm sure all of you can relate to this. Maybe if you read self-help books, how many times have you read a self-help book and you're motivated and it works for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and then it fizzles off? Maybe you didn't even finish the book. That's happened before too. Or you didn't do the work in the book, you finish it, but you don't do the work that's in it. Been there too. Or New Year's resolutions. You know, I love making them, but there's so many times I know through the years that they fade away. You're like, yes, go, go, go. And they last a couple of weeks or a month and it fades away. Or sometimes you don't even get started. Who's been there? Say me if that's you. I can totally relate. Most of us can relate. All of us have felt that. You're not alone. It's not your fault. So today I want to talk to you about why that happens. So you don't beat yourself up, because I know that there were times that I felt like a failure. Who can relate to that too? You're like, am I ever going to achieve my goals? Am I ever going to get ahead? Because you're like, wow, what's wrong with me? I'm all motivated to go for a little while, and then what happened? Right? I know I felt that way, and I can't talk. A lot of my clients have felt that way too, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating, right? I'm a little tongue-tied today, so sorry. Some people call it menopause brain. So, anyways, let me share with you the three reasons why this is happening. I'll tell you what they are real quick, and then we'll dive into them. Number one is motivation has a short shelf life. Number two, your brain is trying to keep you safe. And number three, you're not getting to the root of what's going on. So, number one, motivation has a short shelf life. That one's kind of self explanatory. Motivation only lasts about 24 hours, sometimes lasts a little bit longer. That is why you have to keep listening to motivation tapes in the morning, or read the next self-help book, or watch that motivational video, right? You can't wait to get your next self-help book, because that gets you motivated and gets you going, gets your juices going, right? But it only has a short shelf life. It doesn't keep you going. It's like you always have to have a cheerleader behind you to get things done. There is a better way, and I'll talk about that in the end. Number two, your brain is trying to keep you safe. It's crazy to think logically, it doesn't make sense that your brain finds success, anything new that you're doing, any goals that you're trying to pursue, it sees it as a threat. Kind of like that tiger chasing you. Your brain tries and body is trying to save up on the energy sources like glucose, and it wants to keep things routine because it doesn't have to use as much energy. And when you try something new, your brain is like, oh my gosh, now I have to think, and now I have to build new neural pathways. Oh my gosh, why can't you just work on the ones that are there already permanently done, that are on automation? I want to keep everything automated. I don't want to have to work because that's using up energy. And it feels unsafe. And that's scary. Why are you trying something new? Can we just go back to doing the old things? That's how your brain thinks. It just kind of has a temper tantrum when you try something new. So, again, it's not your fault. It's just how our brains work. So, there are ways to let your brain know that it's safe to pursue new things and do new things. Number three, you're not getting to the root. And what I mean by this is there's a lot of limiting beliefs that you may have that you didn't even create. It's things that happened when you were growing up, that you started believing about yourself that oftentimes are nothing that you even want to believe about yourself. And so that will put the brakes on your goals. You'll start doing something, you gain some momentum, and then all of a sudden it's unconscious a lot of times. I don't think you're worthy of doing that. Oh, no one's going to want that. Do you really think you can do that? There's limiting beliefs that, like I said, you did not create. Those can stop you. And when you're using motivation, it doesn't work on erasing those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. So I'll run through those again. Number one is the reason why motivation isn't working for you. Number one, it has a short shelf life. Number two, your brain is trying to keep you safe. And number three, you're not getting to the root cause of why this isn't working. So you're like, okay, Tina, now what? Thanks for telling me why it's not working. What can I do to help the situation? Well, the first one is being aware that this is going on. That's why I'm giving this to you, is to let you know what is going on. And when you are going after something and you feel those little things like unworthiness, stop procrastinating, or who am I to do this? All those weird things. I've never done this before. Why can I? What makes me think it'll be different this time? All these limiting beliefs. Becoming aware of those so you can stop them and start erasing those limiting beliefs and building new neural pathways of possibility. And that's what I do with my clients. Is I help them erase those limiting beliefs and build new neural pathways of what is possible, who they really are. And a lot of times you get back to who you really were before society put all these limiting beliefs on you. And it's freeing. So if that sounds like something that interests you, comment, call, and I will send you a link to have a free 15-minute strategy session with me. And we can start working on that and start getting rid of those, erasing those limiting beliefs so you can have the life of your dreams. And I have another thing that I created too. It is a daily checklist and gratitude journal. If you're interested in that, you can get that at Teena, TEENA .com/daily checklist. And you can download that if that interests you. But thank you so much. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to answer them. I would love to help you erase those limiting beliefs and have the life of your dreams. And really, really just going forward. I've been doing this myself, and I am doing things that have been procrastinating about. And I don't feel like I don't need the self-help books. I don't need listening to motivational videos. I just get up. My brain's already thinking of as a successful businesswoman, and I'm doing it. That's the kind of thing that can happen for you. So again, if that interests you, just say call, and I'll send you a link for that strategy session. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week. Have a good day.